Hello everyone, it's Boom again and we're back for another tutorial video. Today we are going to discuss how you can combine your chase points between your accounts and chase points between two people in the same household. You might be wondering, why would you need to combine points? So for starters, you might not have enough Chase Ultimate Rewards for a specific redemption. Like if you want to book a Hyatt property and you only have, say, 3,000 points, but you need 5,000 points for it. So that would be one of the instances that you would need to do that. Some people also have a lot of different cards from the Chase family. Say one person could have a Chase Sapphire Reserve and also have a Chase Freedom Unlimited. Those particular cards differ in their earning potential in terms of travel, dining, rotating categories. So these are some of the factors that we put in whenever we use our credit cards. I am very purposeful in my spending. When I know I am spending it on travel, I'm going to use the best card to get the most points I can ever get on that particular card. And if I'm going grocery shopping and I know that there's a rotating category on a specific card, that's what I will use, so that you can earn more points in a particular credit card. So this would be something that you would have to know which particular Chase card you have, when is the best time to use it, and on any particular category. In order for you to combine your points, you have to have at least one Chase UR earning card. That means you have to have at least, say, a Chase Sapphire Preferred, a Chase Sapphire Reserve, or a Chase Ink Business Preferred. Let me give you an example. Say I wanted to stay at a property in New York that costs 20,000 points. On my Chase Sapphire Preferred, I only have 15,000 points. And I have a $50 cashback on my Chase Freedom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to combine the points from my Chase Freedom and then transfer it to my Chase Sapphire Preferred. Another thing that I'm going to teach you today is how you can combine your points within the same household. You can only do this between two people, and you have to have the same address. So I'm going to show you that as well. So let's first talk about how you can transfer points between your Chase accounts. You're going to log into your Chase account and you're going to get on this landing page. You're going to click Benefits and Travel, and then you're going to click Rewards. You're going to choose which card you need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my Chase UR earning card, which is my Chase Sapphire Preferred. And at this point, it doesn't really matter which you click, but I'm just going to click on my Chase Sapphire Preferred again. Now here's the important part. This is where you're able to transfer from one of your non-Chase UR earning card or your cashback card. In my case, it's my Chase Freedom. I actually have two Chase Freedoms to transfer to my Chase Sapphire Preferred so that my cashback turns into points. So you click on Manage Rewards. You click Combine Points. This is why I'm telling you it doesn't really matter which card you pick, because it's also going to end up looking like this anyway. So what I want is I want to transfer my 129 points from my Chase Freedom account, and I would like to transfer it to my Chase Sapphire Preferred. So you click Next. I want to transfer the whole thing. It's now going to tell you what your new balance is going to be after you completed the entire transfer process, and then you hit Submit. So now it's asking me if I'm trying to redeem rewards. I said yes. They just want to make sure for your own security, and then it pushes through. And then that's it. Very easy. That's how you transfer between your own cards and your own account. Now let me teach you how you can pull points in one household. You can only do this with one other person, and you have to have the same address. The very first time that you do this, you can't do it online. You have to call Chase and let them link your accounts. So both people involved need to be on that same call. So it has to be whoever's receiving and whoever's sending the points. And that's the only time that you really need to call Chase customer service. After that, your Chase accounts will be linked and you'll be able to transfer points online without having to call them. So my accounts have already been linked. Of course, you have to log in. Next thing you do is click benefits and travel. Again, same process. You click on rewards, click on the account that needs to be transferred from. Usually just click the UR earning card. In this case, it's a Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now you click manage rewards, and again, you click combine points. It's gonna ask you where it wants you to transfer points to and from. So I would like to transfer points from this account to my account. So I already picked that, and you just click next. And how many points do you want transferred? For now, I just want to transfer 5,000 points. It's gonna click review. It's gonna let you know who's receiving and how much are they receiving. Click submit. You just have to confirm it on however they want to confirm it. Once that has been approved, bam, all done. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video. I hope you learned something from it, and I honestly have been enjoying myself making these videos in the last few weeks, so I hope you are too. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to put them on the comment section down below, or you can just send me a private message and I will try my best to answer as best as I can. The traveling by points thing really has taken this journey further than I have ever thought in my wildest dreams. So I'm very thankful for it, and I would like to share all of these things to you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching this tutorial video. Until next time, see ya!